is to then go ahead and build or execute a series of shell scripts or shell commands when it gets that webhook. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to clone down the repository into a workspace for when it receives that webhook that's just part of the Git source control job. And then the second thing that we'll want it to do is to execute the build step, execute a shell command. So standard bash script, just give it a hash bang here, and do a Stackato push-n. So that's going to use the Stackato command line client, and the -n makes it non-interactive. And that would basically be all we need to do to get it to deploy the app, to redeploy it. Talk a little bit more about deploying after I show you how to actually code up the app that we need to make. And we'll go through that really, really quick here. So the core code is not particularly what matters. I will walk you through it, but the takeaway is mostly how little I have to do to build a new application that integrates with our Nebula cloud and everything else. But let's start with the Stackato settings file here, or configuration file, stackato.yaml. I need to add some new dependencies. I'm going to use Python Swift client and Python Keystone client. That's the object store and the authentication service in our Nebula cloud. These are OpenStack services. That's where those names come from, Swift and Keystone, project name. Change the name of our app to dataset, and that's going to influence the subdomain at which this thing lives. So it's always nice to have good vanity URLs. And I'm going to add some new settings, which will be available to the application in the environment. So that will be very important later. Username, password, project name, auth URL.